If I were to say you could get a crowdfunded board game right now, what website would you think you would go to? Would it be Kickstarter? Would it be GameFound? Maybe even BackerKit? There's actually a few other options, and while I'm not going to go to the Nickstarter, that's a thing, right now, maybe in another future video for you guys, this one I'll be talking about one that actually had a presence at Essenspiel 2023 this year, and that is Fanfare.app. Is this a website you should know about? Is this something you should be looking into and getting excited about? Or is it maybe something else? Let's find out. All right, guys, so this is me. I went and did some research before I actually started recording with my face and everything, but I wanted to make sure I captured this because this is literally, as you can see, I haven't even made an account yet. But when you go to login/sign up, you just log in, like you just put a password in there. And then when it notices you don't have an account, then it's like, oh, hey, confirm your password, which is a very weird way to create a account, I feel. It makes it feel wrong. Like, no, I need to sign up. I don't have an account. I don't have a password yet. It doesn't say like type in, it just says password. So that was kind of strange. And now I'm sending it as anonymous. So this is, again, my first experience with all of this. I see there's I'm trying to like put a name in maybe. So I got like a backer dashboard, but that's not it. Here's some, I don't know what memberships are or anything like that. So that's kind of odd. Products and following, downloads. I mean, there's a lot here and I have no idea what any of this is. So then, okay, well, let's see what I have a creator dashboard. Like that's kind of cool. But again, want to put a name in here. No, this is just new email and then current password, new password. Okay, don't want that. Like, how do I just put in a name? Like, what? Why am I always anonymous? What's going on there? And so here's the creator dashboard, comments, email signups. I mean, looks like you can have orders, I guess. I don't know what that's about. And I have a creator page, which I mean, this is rough. Yeah, this is, I don't know what a works is. It looks like you got dual scroll bars here for the sidebar and the bar to the left here, the main content page. This font is hard to read as well, but there you could finally put a name under the creator page. So the backer doesn't get a name, but the creator does get a name. That's a very odd thing as well. Get started takes you right back to the creator page, which again, kind of odd. So you can get rid of that and it slowly fades out, I guess. All right, so here you can see I searched for Fanfare app and you get a whole lot of other junk. This is one of the problems here. This is on my phone. When it says app, you think it's an app like for your phone, but it's not. As you can see here, there's no Fanfare app. I mean, there are Fanfare apps, but none of these are the Fanfare app I'm looking for when it comes to actually, crowdfunding board games and Raspberry Pi balance boards and junk. Like it's not, they don't have good SOEs or anything like that. All right, so here it is at the Essenspiel 2023 itself. As you can see, I kind of saw it advertised here. It was actually also in Hall 4, but I didn't see the stand there at all. And I mean, I looked and looked, but there was a lot of stuff. There was a little Egyptian guy for you. But either way, let's go ahead and take a look at this. This fanfare.app. I've already looked through this a little bit, but yeah, it's something else. It's actually kind of wild. I've been going through the motions here trying to figure out like what's going on, what this thing even is. As you can see right now, I'm signed in under anonymous, so that is actually, I mean, I have a profile, I just don't have a name yet. You can create a profile without giving them your name even, which is kind of different, I suppose. It's certainly something. And there's some, as you can see, it looks a lot different, right? It's got like an odd thing here, and I'm in dark mode, by the way, so this would show up a little bit better on white, but I've checked this in regular, like Chrome even, and looks totally fine. I mean, it looks like how it is, but there's a little bit of a get started here, and then they have this kind of odd overlay thing, which I think this looks pretty good with a button, but when it's just like a transparent with a border, that looks a little strange. It looks like there's like some CSS off, which maybe there is. Maybe it's supposed to be all lined up. That would be CSS for you. But either way, if I go down here, I noticed that there was like a Facebook and an X and stuff like that. So I went ahead and clicked on the Facebook, and it took me to here, fanfare.app, 828 likes, 839 followers. That's almost a 1-to-1. It's not too bad at all. And I started looking through here, and they mostly just advertise like some gizmos and stuff like that. But then I noticed right here, it says fantasticfunding.com. Like, what the heck is that? Well, here's fantasticfunding.com. And as you can see, Fantastic Funding is now called Fanfare and can be found on fanfare.app. And there's a link there that will take you to fanfare.app. However, if you want to do everything else here, you seem to be able to do it. In fact, you'll notice like this support Babbitt. Babbitt is a Raspberry Pi powered self-balancing robot, right? Well, if we go to Fanfare, here it is. In fact, it's not even live right now. It's just like a follow link essentially, and they have some updates. And we'll get to the updates in a moment, but here it is on Fantastic Funding, except here I can actually contribute. Now the contribute's kind of weird, right? So like it takes you down here and you can see there's a little stuff here that you can do. So you can support now, and there's a $5 fist bump that I guess I can give them. And then it goes to next step. I haven't clicked next step here. So now it wants me to add now a name and email address to create an account essentially. But yeah, this is like a $5 follow essentially, which is kind of different. So you can actually go ahead and like fund stuff here. Now let's see what else is here. It is kind of weird. So that actually did link to fanfare.app, but I believe there were other ones here as well. I notice all these posts here, and they have like a Discord here and an FAQ. Whereas if you go here, they have some small updates, and that's it. So Fanfare doesn't seem to have as much. Follow is just a quick page load, an in-place page load, probably doing an Ajax call or something like that. The updates are in a very small modal, which is kind of strange that it does this. This is, if nothing else, it should almost be a pop-out. It's going to be this small. And there's no like navigation on this. This is just a quick close and unclose thing, right? This one has a whole bunch of it in orange. I don't know why. Some is in orange, some isn't. Not sure what the issue is there. These images you can't like make bigger, so you can like select them, but you can't like make them larger, which is also kind of odd. It's definitely kind of weird. Okay, so here's the thing, right? Why would somebody make this, right? Like, what is Fanfare doing that the other companies don't? They seem to be very creator focused. I already kind of showed you in the little beginning video how I've gone through everything, and like you can like, you know, just make an account without giving really any information out, which is kind of strange. But then if you look down here, you'll see some of the feedback here. And it says here, like, the ability to create a profile without having a final product, right? And you can't do the, like, after the ellipses here. I don't know how to, like, read in more. But being able to create, being able to start even before I had a tangible product. So there's, like, this big focus on early showing, which, in my opinion, is the opposite of the direction the crowdfunding needs to go. That's how you get a lot of things that aren't necessarily practical and don't necessarily work, which is kind of strange. But like, okay, let's go to Corgi Warriors here. So we can go to Corgi Warriors, and here this is a live project as far as I can tell, I guess. Here's a little update there. Again, I can't make anything bigger or anything like that. There's a little community page that just has 2 comments so far, which is fine, I guess, but that's about it. You can follow, of course, the project. You can support it, which then pops up now over this, so you can cancel out of that to see that again. So there's, I guess this is $20, and it says tier includes, and there's this little blurb right here, and you can select between the tiers in a horizontal selector tab thing right here. And then you can go to checkout. And now, again, this time I'm actually logged in, and so you can see it's actually, hey, go ahead and give us some money. It's just a Stripe checkout. Kind of strange, for sure. The discoverability on this doesn't look very good, obviously. Here's the main one here, right? This Tabletop Lights and Magic. They're coming out on this one. I don't know exactly why, because like I said, they've already done several campaigns. It sucks that that's so slow to load. Again, there's some spiel pictures there and whatnot, which is cool. Yeah, here's the project here. Oh, when creating it, so this is actually like the creator. Notice, look how big of a picture they get on their like creator thing. Like, why? And then you go to my work, and it suddenly is like the most like unkind, unnice looking, uninviting page ever. So let's go here and let's go to backer dashboard. I think it's a creator page. I don't know what memberships are or anything like that. No, let's cancel out of that. There, where was the create? Oh, I think it was here. Okay, so let's go in here. Let's click get started once it loads. No, it's not that. I'm trying to create a project, essentially. I know there's a way to do it. Did it before. Let's see. Creator dashboard. No. Okay, let's go back to creator page. Plus works. Tap to add works here. No. This work is not published. That's not it. There was a way to do it. I was even going through the motions. Okay, I actually remembered how to do it. I don't know if you even can on fanfare.app. You actually have to go to this fantastic funding here, and then on this page without logging in or anything, right? I mean, it just has all of this stuff here. There's a turn ideas into projects launch product. So you go here, and then you go to ygcrowdfunding.typeform.com, and then you can press enter. It takes 7+ minutes. We're excited you want to launch something on Fanfare. You can create an account and start building straight away, or you can fill out this form if you'd like to get the white glove service from our onboarding team. Now, again, I don't know what the other form is. Maybe you have to sign in here, but either way, you go into this, and it's this weird type form where, like, before we dive into your project, tell us a bit about yourself. And so then it's like, okay, click continue. What's your first name? You can scroll to do this with your last name, or you can do this, which is a little bit easier because the scroll's kind of funny. But you could just go through here. In which country? What are the best described situation? I'm a student. I don't even know what all this is about, I guess. But now let's talk about your project. What's the name of your project? Please describe your project. What does it do? How does it work? And who is it for? This is a single line thing. You can press enter to make a line break, but I don't know. Oh, see? Nope, that didn't work. To make a line, press shift enter. So then you do shift enter, and then you can do that. Very intuitive, lots of formatting here. It's not even a WYSIWYG. It's very strange. If you have any social media links, please include them here. I guess you just list them out. Okay. Can you? Nope, you can't do shift enter, so it's all one line on that. Please upload any images or videos you have to help us understand your project. It looks like you can probably just do one. It's what is the limit there? 10 megabits or 10 megabytes. And which stage is your project currently at? I have 3D renders, just an idea, fully functional prototype. So this is just really, really weird that they would allow you to do this in such a, I don't know. It seems like a backwards way. I don't even know how many there are here. What's the minimum amount of funding you need to raise to make this project come to life? Right? This is not the way you want to do it. A guided wizard like this, question by question. You want to be able just to insert stuff quickly. This is not quick at all. And there's no like back button or anything like that. Not only that, but like how many are there of this? My goodness. We're on question 25. How did you hear about us? Probably this YouTube video. Okay, let's click submit. What is that? That's it. Thanks so much for your application. We'll review your project and get back to you. I don't even have an account. There's no way to go back. There's no link there. You're just kind of stuck here, I guess. Look, we're at a point now where I feel we need to build confidence in crowdfunding. And I'm not sure this is the way to do it. Oh yeah, this is good. Here's like riverbed or hunt. I'll give them some. You have to click on. Okay, so look at that. I'm trying to click on the riverbed hunt, but it wouldn't go. See, now it's not even showing up. Let me see if I can get it to show up again. Either way, you can't click on the image. You have to click on the company name to get it, which is strange. We'll go to it this way. They actually have a Kickstarter thing on their picture right here. So I don't know if this is just like a placeholder, or if this is them trying to get more information or more outreach to go on Kickstarter November 2nd. I don't know what's going on then, but you can follow the project, I guess, which I'm assuming gives you an email for the updates here. I don't know. It's just, can I type here? Anonymous. Oh shoot, I'm so sorry. That's a bummer. I apologize, Riverbed Hunt. Apparently there's no delete or anything like that. Okay. Look, we need confidence in our crowdfunding. Kickstarter's dropping the ball constantly. You saw that with the Toys Zo table. You saw that when they are fine with sketchy practices on their website, even in the crowdfunding space, blatantly, where the whole community is saying, hey, this is an issue, you need to look into this. And they were like, nope, nothing wrong. We still want our 10% cut. Then you have GameFound, who is new, trying their best, obviously, making good strides in improvement and trying to change things up a bit. This one looks like it's trying to do more of a Web 2.0 than even GameFound. GameFound has a lot of anchor tags, but besides that, they don't really have... they have like some galleries and stuff like that, but for the most part, you still get that big sprawl. Or everything's too hidden, right? And you get like the add-on, be able to click on each individual thing to be able to see any information about it and stuff like that. There's no option to do multiple. It's almost like crowdfunding eventually needs to be like a website thing where they can even look a little different, perhaps, or something like that. Or at least have big like widgets that you can use, you know, as you wish to show different information. But either way, they're really working on it, and I appreciate that. Riverbed Hunt, I'm assuming, hopefully it's going to Kickstarter and not this, because I'm not sure things are going to get too funded here. I don't even know. I don't even see a minimum, like maybe nothing's actually launched. I don't know. Like how much does it need? Where's the stretch goals? How do I know if it's funded or not? What is even going on here? There's some issues, for sure. I don't think this is the answer, and I don't think that people should be really using this yet. I think they're still trying to work out the kinks. I think it's kind of in alpha, very much obviously is, but it has a long way to go. And I'm not sure what they're providing that's super different, if that makes sense. It's not even purposely built for board games like GameFound is. So, you know, there's that issue as well. Let me know what you guys have to say about this. I know I wanted to look into this a little bit. That looks like Super Saiyan Goku there. Look into this a little bit when it comes to what the heck is this Fanfare app? Why are there things launching on this? Like I said, there's a lot of these. This one's actually a better one. Nick Starter's worse. But yeah, would you put your credit card information in this? Would you make an account for this? I did for you guys, so you're welcome there. If you have any feedback, you can give it to George here. He's actively asking for it. If you think you can help him out, feel free to do that. Obviously, good criticism is better than just complaining. Leave the complaining to me. There's also a hello@fanfare.app. I don't know what that's all about. And again, you can go to like their Facebook and stuff like that, but they haven't even updated all their links yet. So it's super indie right now. Very odd to see this. If you're launching your game and it's on here, nobody will know about it. And that's also, of course, a problem. All right, well, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this this dive into this. I made an account, tried all this stuff for you guys. Anonymous supporter, our creators. Apparently, an anonymous supporter is a creator here. This thing just never like ceases. Like how many? There's a lot of demo account. Oh, that's always good. There's Daka Store. What are they doing here? We make miniatures and train for you. Yeah, you definitely do. No works yet though. So it's like people have been signing up, trying to like check it out maybe, but there's just not really reason to. Oh, I mean, some of it's kind of cool. Actually, there is a little bit here. So I know I was just closing it out. If I go to backer dashboard, okay, so this is like ideally where your bread and butter is, right? You have a downloads link right here, which is kind of cool. A lot of people use My Mini Factory for like STLs and stuff like that. But if it's non-STL related, this could be very helpful. PDFs, errata updates, stuff like that. That could be actually kind of nice. For STLs, I actually would hate to have them on here just because My Mini Factory has a nice library. It's very industry standard. Most people already have an account there for 3D printing, and it's very helpful to have it there. Even if you offer it elsewhere, very nice to have it there. I actually get really bothered when I have to like go to their campaign page to find it or their website or something like that. I just want it automatically added to my Mini Factory account. So yeah, on that, I wouldn't want to see that, but there's a lot of potential for other stuff there. I think definitely. The following, I don't know what this would eventually show. If it has like a whole bunch of updates and stuff, that'd be actually very nice, right? Like, oh, hey, I followed all these things and now here's all of my things that I'm following. Here's updates on each one and polls and stuff like that. That'd be kind of cool. Memberships, again, I don't know if that's an option or not. If they're wanting to do like a Patreon tribes style thing where you give monthly to people and then you have a membership with them and you get stuff for it, might be kind of nice. And it'd be interesting to build a board game that way, iteratively, if that makes sense. Products, again, I don't know exactly what that means, and I didn't see a way to even add a wish list, but apparently they're having that too. I don't know what the difference between that and following is necessarily. There's some potential here. That being said, I would see GameFound probably be able to develop that quicker than Fanfare. So if you see anything there that you like, you can always let GameFound know too. You can let Kickstarter know, but they don't freaking care. So like, you know, whatever. But you can let GameFound know. I bet they would love to hear feedback on stuff like that. And Alex, if you're watching, maybe some of this looks kind of neat to you. Anyway, I'm gonna end it there now. This is enough on Fanfare.app. More than I think it will ever get again. But it could be wrong. Maybe there's a big player coming into the space now. I think BackerKit might get there. We'll see. I think this is more confusing navigating than BackerKit, but I still think BackerKit's probably uglier, which is saying a lot. Anyway, that's it. I'll link down to this below so you can play around with it, give them feedback if you want, of course. But yeah, I wouldn't suggest backing too much on this. Play it safe on crowdfunding. It's kind of dangerous out there. All right, that's all I have for today. Take care, guys. Bye.